Does the camera angle look okay?
I think it's fine.
Okay. If Drew thinks it's fine, I think it's great. What do I normally say? Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Trivia Tank. It is a Tuesday for us. It could be any day of the week for you guys because you're watching on YouTube. But my name is Scott Vancoughnett, and Drew Waldron is here with a couple of special guests. Drew, how are we doing today?
I am doing fantastic, Scott. Thank you for that intro. Yes. We have Layna Holk, who is going for her third streak in her win streak.
Right.
And we have brand new newcomer to the show, Mr. Dan Locke, who's the first person we've had on the show. Who's not a senior. How you feeling, Dan? Are you feeling intimidated at all?
Not at all. I've done my research. I've watched every episode. I'm ready to take Layna on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I heard Dan was a longtime listener, first-time player, as some would say. But Layna is a longtime listener, long-time player. So, Layna, are you feeling confident going into this one against Dan?
Honestly, I was a little nervous. I randomly got a threat mid-walk across Fisher that said, I'm signing up for Trivia Tank and I'm taking you down. About 15 minutes ago, I texted one of our hosts right here, Scott Vancoughnett, and he let me know that a man named Dan is who I'm playing, and a wave of anxiety rushed over me.
So it sounds like Dan's got you shaking in your boots a little bit over there.
I'm in your
I
head.
mean, I'm wearing Vans, but one would say yes.
Yeah, it's just an expression. You knew that. But no free ads for the shoes that you're wearing. So please, they don't pay us, so just...
Dan, what should the audience know about you?
You know, I know a lot about a lot of things that not a lot of people know a lot about.
I can recite the alphabet backwards.
Nice. All right. Thank you.
I will take your word for it.
Let's get into the rules here.
Scott, before we get into the rules, one of our most loyal viewers, my mother, Christina Waldron, has a birthday today, November 2nd, the day that we are taping the show.
That is today.
Happy birthday, Christina Waldron. Fantastic.
Happy birthday, especially from me, because I'm not part of that group. Wow. I did it all on my own.
So official. So she's going to watch this a week from now when it's not her birthday.
Right.
So fantastic.
Just a happy belated birthday then.
No, we're going to keep that the way it is.
Hands ready.
Wow, this guy in a hat is really confident. So let's jump into the topics for round one. Round one topics are going to be question number 1, U.S. monuments. Question number 2, the human body. Question number 3, medical care. Question number 4, geography. And question number 5, iconic puppets. So as always, I'd like to ask both of our contestants, starting with Dan, are there any topics that jump out at you that you're confident with, or, you know, any feelings that you might have?
You know, I went through a phase when I was like 7 where I made puppets with socks. So
really?
I think I'm pretty prepared for question 5.
Question number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 1, how many points are on the Statue of Liberty's crown? Is it 5, 6, 7, or 8?
Anybody ever seen the Statue of Liberty here in this room? Not the Statue of Liberty in this room. Anybody in this room ever see the Statue of Liberty where it typically is in
not in person, no.
No?
Typically.
Not in person.
Please reveal your answers to me. Dan said 7 for 2. Layna said 7 for 3. What's the correct answer, Scott?
The correct answer is what they both said. It is 7.
Hey-o.
Layna takes an early lead, 3-2.
Okay, here's question number 2. Question number 2, which fingernail grows the fastest on each hand? And again, which fingernail grows the fastest on each hand?
I am looking
Outperforming?
at my grown out acrylic nails, trying to figure out which cuticles are like the longest.
That has to be cheating.
I'm looking.
We'll have our cheating department look into it.
Okay,
I'm not going to make any claims at this moment.
Let me wait.
No further comments.
We're ready. Okay, the question was, which fingernail grows the fastest on each hand? Please show me what you said in your wagers. Dan said the pinky for 1, and Layna said the pinky for 2. What's the correct answer, Scott?
Well, it's not pinky, Drew.
Mm-mm.
We're looking for the middle finger.
That
the
is
middle
what
finger.
we were looking for.
Oh, Drew's mother is watching.
Oh,
Guys.
shit, my mom's watching. All right, let's jump into question number 3. Question number 3. Which of these is not one of the 4 main vital signs measurements monitored by medical professionals? Is it body temperature, pulse rate, conscious response, or respiration rate? All right, I think we have answers. So again, which of these is not one of the 4 main vital signs measurements monitored by medical professionals? Please show me your answers. Dan said respiration rate for 3, and Layna said conscious response for 4. What is the correct response, Scott?
The correct response is a conscious one. Conscious
is-
response is not one of the 4 vital signs.
They do not check for a conscious response, but they do check for your respiration rate, your pulse rate, and your body temperature.
I'm glad that nobody said pulse.
Absolutely.
Good job there, guys.
Yeah, they want you to have a pulse.
Yeah.
Let's jump into question number 4. Question number 4. The Strait of Magellan is a naval passageway located in which continent? Please show us your answers. Dan said Africa for 4, and Layna said Africa for 1. What's the correct answer, Scott?
It's not Africa, folks. It's
South
South America.
America.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you knew it, you should have wrote it.
There's only one question left, meaning that both of our contestants have a mandatory wager. What
Which
it,
is
Scott?
5 for both of them. Isn't
Ooh.
that neat?
They both left their 5.
Dan, this is your category.
I'm ready.
Puppets.
Puppets.
If you get puppets and Layna doesn't, it's tied after round 1.
Can we get a quick score update?
It is 7-2. Miss Holk currently leads it, but we got puppets on the board for Dan.
Lovely. Dan's ready for this. I'm surprised how little smack talk has gone on between our two
I'm
contestants.
too
'cause
dialed in.
The category is puppets. Here we go. Frank Oz not only played Yoda, he is the original voice for all of these iconic puppet characters, except for who? Grover, Oscar the Grouch, Cookie Monster, or Miss Piggy? Who does Frank Oz, who played Yoda, who does he not play?
Mr. Puppets doesn't seem super confident
Mr.
right
Yeah,
now.
Puppets.
I can't see Grover or Oscar as different puppets in my head right now.
The only
Hurry up.
timer is our impatience,
Yes.
by the way.
Yes. And as you can see, the time's running out.
Okay, ready.
All
Whatever.
right.
I hate my answer.
Again, the question is Frank Oz not only played Yoda, he's the original voice for all of these iconic puppet characters, except for who? Show me your answers, contestants. Dan said Oscar the Grouch for 5, and Layna said Cookie Monster for 5. Scott, what's the correct answer?
Well, before that, you know how I said if Dan gets it right and Layna didn't, then it would be tied?
Yep.
Well, it's tied. ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
7-7 right now.
Frank
after round
Oz
number
is
1.
the original voice of Grover, Cookie Monster, and Miss Piggy, but he did not make the original voice, nor has he ever voiced Oscar the Grouch.
Correct.
So I think we should move on to an ad break. It's a tie game.
I think that's what we're going to do.
So, but before, I just want to remind our audience that you have not seen this advertisement before. Our producer is giving it to you for the first time, and you're reading it for the first time.
Yeah, I kind of wish it was in an envelope, but I think there was a time constraint this week, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Totally acceptable. Want a kid? Sorry, I meant to ask, do you want to own and operate a teenager as your very own son or daughter? This week's show is brought to you by a West Coast staple, Sunnyside Eggs, not to be confused with Terminal, the 2004 Steven Spielberg movie starring Tom Hanks. Sunnyside Eggs are meant for all sizes. If you want to make an egg roll, just give it a little push. If these yolks are too fire for you, please sprint to your nearest exit. When you use Sunnyside Eggs, you can stop wondering why dinosaurs don't lay eggs anymore. They are extinct. Trivia Tank with Drew and Scott is Egg-actly, the show to represent Sunnyside Eggs, because this show makes life feel a wee bit moist. To learn more about eggs, walk on over to your Tri-Town library and check out the Hencyclopedia. So shout out to Sunnyside Eggs. Thank you very much.
Shout out to Sunnyside Eggs. Props to you for getting through that, because I would have had a harder time. Are you feeling dead? Are you feeling alive?
I'm currently alive.
Interesting, because our special round, as always, is Dead or Alive. We are going to describe a famous individual, and for 2 points, you'll tell us if they are currently alive or currently dead. Again, no wagers. This question, or multiple questions, are all worth 2 points.
2 of them.
So let's go into our first Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive, William E. Trueheart, Bryant University's 6th president, also the university's first African-American president. He was president until 96, when he was succeeded by Ronald Makeley. Is William E. Trueheart, the 6th president of Bryant, right before Makeley, is he dead or alive? All right, I think we have our answers. Please tell me what you said. Dan says that he's alive, and Layna says that he's alive. What's the answer, Scott?
He's alive, ladies
He
and gentlemen.
is alive. Next question, dead or alive? Here is our next person, Ian McKellen, English actor. His career spans 6 decades, having performed in genres ranging from Shakespearean and modern theater to popular fantasy and sci-fi. He is best known for portraying Gandalf in Lord of the Rings and Magneto in the first run of X-Men films. Is Ian McKellen dead or alive? Well, let's see what you said. So Dan said that he's alive, and Layna says he's alive. What is he, Scott?
He's 82 and alive, ladies and
Ooh,
gentlemen.
good for
I actually
Ian McKellen.
love Ian McKellen.
All right, so moving on to round 2. Here are the categories for round 2. Round 2 topics. Question 1 will be about business. Question 2 will be about golf. Question 3 will be about silent movies. Question number 4 will be about Greek mythology. And question number 5 will be about Hawaiian culture.
Ooh.
Dan, anything that jumps out at you?
Silent movies.
Ooh, you a big fan of silent movies?
Big reading guy.
So here we are, and I think I'm confident in each of these. And I just want to say, suck it, Dan. Let's get going.
As we compete. There's been a mutual respect building.
I know, but
So
here
then
we
you
are
pull
in
that
round
out.
2.
So that mutual
Wow.
respect
I am a
just dropped.
second.
Yeah.
I am always a second half player.
I think the Dan volcano is about to erupt. Some call it the Valdano. Some don't,
Right
though.
there you go.
I'll stretch too if you're going to stretch. All right. So we do go to a business school. So let's jump to question number 1, which is business. Here's question number 1. Question number 1. What retail company was founded under the name of Goodfellow Dry Goods? Was it Target, Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS? Please show us your answers. Dan said Target for 4, and Layna said Target for 4. What's the correct answer, Scott?
The correct answer is Target for 4.
Question number 2. Question number 2. Which
Golf.
famous golfer has 18 major championship wins, the most out of any other golfer? Is it Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus, Phil Mickelson, or Tiger Woods? Jack Nicklaus for 2, and Layna said Phil Mickelson for 3. What's the correct answer, Scott?
Correct answer is Jack Nicklaus.
Hey.
Hitter.
Big,
So
big
I'm
lefty
sorry,
guy.
I missed the score update.
17-15. Dan now has the lead.
Dan, congratulations on your lead. So, question number 3. Silent film actor Charlie Chaplin had an on-screen persona in a majority of his films referred to as what? Was he referred to as the simpleton, the vagrant, the drifter, or the tramp?
Ready, Freddie?
We are ready. All right, contestants, please show me your answers. Dan said he's referred to as the simpleton for 1 point, and Layna said he's referred to as the simpleton for 1 point. What was his on-screen persona, Scott?
Well, it's not Lady and the Simpleton, guys. It's Lady and the Tramp. We're looking for
In a
Tramp.
majority of Charlie Chaplin's movies, he was referred to as the
I
tramp.
know.
Are you okay?
Yep,
All right,
fine.
cool. We're moving on.
Fantastic. All right, moving on to question number 4. According to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth? Was it Gaia, Pandora, Persephone, or Rhea? We have some heavy thinkers here. Some heavy thinkers. Again, that was about to say. This is like the third week that we've had
I
Greek
think so,
mythology.
yeah.
All right. Do we have answers and wagers?
Yeah.
do.
Yes. Yes. Fantastic. Show me what you said. Dan said that the first woman was Pandora for 5, and Layna said the first woman was Gaia for 2. What's the correct answer, Scott?
The correct answer, according to Greek mythology and my answer sheet, is Pandora.
Ooh. Okay, we're cutting that. We're cutting so much of Layna today. Fantastic.
But we're going to leave in the part where we say we're cutting that because that's funny.
I literally, I'm gonna give you the best content.
Yeah,
whether you
and
like it or
I'm
not.
gonna cut so much of it. So let's jump into question number 5, Hawaiian culture. How many letters are there in the Hawaiian alphabets? 12, 14, 16, or 18? And just like that last question, please write your answer bigger than your wager.
Why are you guys laughing off screen?
Because he made a funny joke and I laughed at it. Sue me.
Okay, run it.
All right, running it. All right, how many letters are there in the Hawaiian alphabet? Dan said that there's 14, and Layna said that there's 16. How many letters are there, Scott?
There are 12 letters in the Hawaiian alphabet. Just 12.
12.
Just the 12.
Let's jump into my favorite category of all time. Who tweeted this? We will show you a real tweet, and you will tell us who tweeted it. 2 points each. Here is our first very real tweet. Tweet number 1, tweeted in December 2009. This tweet reads, "Why is Rhode Island nor a road or an island?" Was that tweeted by Seth Rogen, Justin Bieber, John Legend, or Nicki Minaj? Do
You know my
have
mom
answers?
loves your radio voice. Can I shout out my mom real quick?
You know my mom loves when you write your answer.
I'll shout out your mom while you write the answer.
It is almost 7:00.
I'm sorry.
Dan has class.
We're not going to that class now.
We have to finish the show in about 10 minutes, so please show me what you said. Who tweeted, "Why is Rhode Island nor a road or an island?" Dan said John Legend, and Layna said Seth Rogen. What's the correct answer, Scott?
The young gun, Justin Bieber, is the correct
Hey-o.
answer.
All right, let's move on to our next. Who tweeted this? Did you want to shout out your mom like really quick?
Yeah. Hi Tanika. I love you so much. Can't wait to get dinner with you on Sunday, but you're probably gonna watch this after that. So I hope we had a good time and I didn't get mad at you.
Look at this. 2 mother shout outs in 1 episode. So our next round of who tweeted this. Who tweeted this in January of 2016? "I'm grateful for a couple things today. Martin Luther King Jr. and 10 million followers on Instagram? Was that tweeted by Justin Timberlake, Will Smith, Chris Rock, or Zac Efron? I have answers. Answers fantastic. Showed me what you said. Dan said Zac Efron, and Layna said Chris Rock. What's the correct answer?
The correct answer is Zac Efron. Dan
Zac
gets another
Efron.
2 points.
Zac
Starting to
Efron.
pull away a little bit.
Zac Efron was grateful for Martin Luther King Jr. and 10 million Instagram followers.
And good for him for being grateful for MLK on not MLK Day. The score, as it stands right now, is 24-15.
Wow.
Dan is up by 9.
So we have one more special round for 2 points, and then we have our final question. So let's go to our.
You know how we make
special
history a lot?
rounds. Ooh,
This is
yes,
the
good point.
first episode with this special category coming up.
Absolutely. Brand new
prepared.
special rounds. The first time we've ever done it. That guy's excited. We don't even know him. So this new special round is called Famous Last Words. For 2 points, which famous individual said these last words before passing away? A lot of death in our special rounds. I don't really care though. It's fun.
No, it's more
good
fun
time.
that way.
So who said these last words before passing away? And the famous last words are, money can't buy life. Was that said by Carrie Fisher, Eddie Van Halen, John Lennon, or Bob Marley? Can we please reveal what we said? Dan said it was said by Van Halen, and Layna said Van Halen as well. Who said it, Scott?
Not Van Halen.
Oh.
Bob Marley was the one who said money can't buy life.
Before
Bob
passing
Marley.
away. Money can't buy
Those
life.
were the two I was torn on because I knew the last words of both of the
Bob
others.
Marley. All right.
Rats.
The final topic is astronomy. So please write your wager based on your confidence in astronomy.
Yeah. What Drew said.
Yeah. Let's see what they're wagering. Scott, you'll write it down.
Yes.
So Dan is wagering 7, and Layna is betting everything.
You know, I'm glad that Dan wagered 7. That's the mathematical correct play. I think.
He's not
Watch a
going
lot
for
of
the
Jeopardy.
the big move of trying to be the highest scoring
Right.
trivia tank ever. Micheletti's still holding that.
Yes.
Let's see what they could do. Here's the
Wow.
final question. What planet in our solar system has the heaviest gravitational pull? And again, what planet in our solar system has the heaviest gravitational pull? All right, it looks like we have our final answers to the final question determining the
Oh, boy.
winner
Oh,
of this game. So, contestants, show me which planet in our solar system has the heaviest gravitational pull. Dan said Neptune, and Layna said Mercury.
Oh,
What's the
boy.
correct? So let me just say, the general rule is that the bigger an object,
Yes.
the more gravitational pull it has. What is
Typically.
the biggest planet in our solar system, Scott?
I'm pretty sure it's Jupiter.
It is.
And Jupiter is the answer that we were looking for.
Jupiter is the answer we were looking for.
So neither of you get it correct, but that means that Dan dethrones our champion. Dan wins it
Man.
17-0.
So
Yeah.
Layna, historic run that you've had brought to an end. What are you thinking right now?
I'm gonna miss it. I'm sad. I'm sad this is not gonna be my Tuesday night anymore.
It was good to have you.
Yeah, it was a really good time. I really enjoyed playing with Nico. I enjoyed playing with Molly. I enjoyed playing with Dan. These are all friends of mine.
Even though Dan
that-
got in your head.
Oh, they've become enemies at one point or
Oh.
another, but we're doing good now. Like, oh,
Before,
no bad blood.
Before we go, as a show, we just want to thank Layna for being here and for helping us grow and helping us better ourselves. So thank you, Layna, for being here and losing tonight.
Of course. I wouldn't do it for anyone else.
Dan, anything
Glad to
you
hear it.
want to say now that you've won? Anything that's on your mind right now?
Just blessed, you know.
To think we
Layna
got
was-
tattoos together.
It's crazy, right?
What if you carried us out?
That's what I kind of was thinking, maybe. On that note,
Carry us out.
hopefully Dan will be back next week. We will make sure that happens, even though he does have night class, and I think he's skipping it
We could
on
skip
our
it, yeah.
behalf. We'll figure something out. Don't you worry. Thank you guys very much. Dan will be playing a player to be named later next week with a new episode of Trivia Tank. Drive safe.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Bye.